And hello. This is Melik, and welcome to episode something 21, session 21. There we go, got there eventually, of my RimWorld playthrough, and it is snowing. It is snowing outside, and everyone's sleepy. Well, that's good to hear that you're enjoying stuff, Sadie. Well, hopefully you enjoy the RimWorld stuff as well as the Minecraft stuff. Have you been rewatching all seasons? My goodness, I just skim-read that. That's crazy. I mean, I hope they're bringing back nostalgic fun for you. My goodness, look at this main room. This room is filthy, look at it. I hope when everyone wakes up, someone sweeps all that up, because that's gross. Hey, Donlet. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the new season, Sardi, of Minecraft, because it's gonna be a long one. I don't know, Chosen. Maybe you should sweep it up. Oh no, wait, you're dead. You are yourself dirt now. Aw. What a shame. Oh boy. Look at this room. Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. Do we really need this many corpses? Probably not. But I guess we're gonna end up with a lot of corpses. I think once Delta Halo's done that, I'm gonna have to haul that chunk. And Paigey, you also, when you're done whatever you're doing, haul that chunk. Oh boy. Actually, in fairness, which one are you gonna haul? I have no idea. Yeah. Since you're already in there, Necromancer, being disturbed by all the corpses. Yeah. Yeah, people are never happy with corpses everywhere. Yes, observed corpse 3 times, -7. Yikes. Oh well, these things happen. Oh, why is Matthew so upset? Oh yes, the harvesting of the organs. And being hungry as well. Have a bite to eat. Forget about the corpses. When you wake up anyway. And it'll all be good. Oh yeah, I've forgotten we've got the nice rug inside the royal suite. Well, that's technically going to be the royal suite. But this one's our occupant royal suite. Or maybe we'll swap them around because that's slightly bigger. I kind of feel like Delta Halo should have an even larger room. And we can move some of the furniture over or make new furniture and swap them back and forward. Look at that. Going straight back to sleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, Delta. Why were you even up just a moment ago? Why are people up? It's 4 in the morning. You crazy people. I mean, yeah, you have got a fancy sarcophagus. An excellent quality sarcophagus. There is quite a lot of room. I kind of don't want to upset any more surgeon-y people. PG's kind of okay. Maybe King Mage should autopsy some stuff. Let's say that we're gonna put King Mage. King Mage is gonna butcher some organs because it makes sense. I'm gonna unsuspend. And I know butchering for organs isn't great, but we don't want to burn through too much medicine, you know? So, yes, we have prisoners. We do have prisoners. I'd forgotten about that. We're going to have them work in the mines and in the fields. Which I suppose I need to now start thinking about that. Because at the moment, we've got no... we've got no, like, facilities for them. Right, I'm going to stop and pause it for a second, because I need to think about this. I'm going to have to... Oh boy, Dunlap. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate your dedication. Yeah, we need to make a room for these guys that's not terrible. I guess what we need to do is build some walls. What have we got rock-wise? A bit of sandstone wallage. If I build 2 sections of... Oh, I can't build sections of wall there. So I'm going to have to build them... Oh, yeah, because that line is the build line, isn't it? I was going to put the prison down here. Well, I guess if I just tell them to mine down here... Obviously, we don't want them mining into that, because then they'll just run away. But at the very least, if I do mine out an area here... Build some walls. Make sure they can't get out. Or I don't accidentally release them. I think I just need to basically build a Yeah, because they can work the fields. That's a definite. So in order to work the fields, I need to have them access to the fields. And it'll just be these two fields, because then these doors can be security. That can be additional security. Wall off behind them, and hey presto. Maybe have an extra path down here. That would be the sort of... Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna... Maybe I should dig that. Yeah, because they're out. They're conked out. They're not going anywhere. So I think I'm just gonna dig into here, build a prison room, and be done with it. We don't really need much space, though I am going to do my old trick of paste, nutrient paste stuff. Because nutrient paste is the best thing to feed prisoners. It takes up a lot of space, though. We could just literally put... We could just literally put a refrigerator there. Because it's a wall refrigerator. They can't actually get through it. It's a wall. So, actually, that would be the perfect thing for us to build for them. Okay. So, let's plan this out. Obviously, I need them to be able to access the fields, because that's where they're going to work. I don't want to use up too much space in here, but what I can do is have a little door here, somewhere that goes into here, and then in here I can put the wall refrigerator. And we could just put all the food in there, just stuff all the food in there. I'm going to double check how do the settings configure on here. I think you just tick what it has. And then I think I had these so that it was always, yeah, cook it until you've got a certain amount. So at that point, I might just make it so that simple meals are the only things that go over to there. So there will always be a certain number of simple meals. Gonna have a... Yeah, look everywhere, because there's no... Yeah, there's no way I can target these refrigerators to say, look in here and make sure there are X amounts. Because as far as I'm aware, there's no quantity mechanism. No. Okay. And then I can put the beer back in the fridge. Because I kind of don't want us to eat simple meals. Okay, right. There's going to be a lot of planning out for a prison that allows people to work. So, first things first, I'm going to end up digging some tunnels here. That will be the access to the mines. The mines, what am I talking about? That will be access to the fields. There will be work to do up here, but I kind of feel like building their little home there is probably best. I'm now indecisive again. Yeah, I feel like working in the fields is the best thing for them to do. Gives us less to do. So at that point, if I just have... It needs to be a bigger room than that. What else do I need? Other than sleeping areas, chairs, tables, it's just going to be a big long barrack type room, you know? So if that's the prison room, I just put... Because I might end up with quite a lot of prisoners. At that point, I'm going to have... I'm going to put an armory type thing here, maybe. That then will give us bludgeoning weapons. That we can beat the prisoners if they try and escape. The only thing then is that they can technically go through here. So I may just allow them into the animal area, because then they need to harvest the stuff. Will it need to be a temporary stockpile for them to harvest things? Yeah. that's the case, though. Ritualing. I mean, the prisoners? I mean, if someone wants to be a prisoner, that's odd. I don't think I can even... Oh god, I can. I can actually rename prisoners. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I wasn't going to. They are prisoners. We're not going to be recruiting them because I just like having prisoners because I'm weird. I wasn't going to convert them. But it could be funny to do so. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be eating hay off by one, but I'll take your advice into consideration. So that will be the case of putting food onto the wall refrigerator thing. That'll be access to the farms. Yeah. There'll be a dining area here, I guess. I mean, I'm just trying to work it out, I guess. And then there'll be beds along here, I guess. I can expand it as and when we need more beds. I think that's probably all I really need. What else do they need other than beds, tables, and food? That's basically it. Light, obviously, but we'll feed power through, no problem. Okay, right. I'm gonna, for now, I'm just gonna dig that out now. I mean, you're not wrong, Chosen One. That has happened before. I have done horrible things. The vertical white line, that is the edge where I can build. I cannot build structures beyond that line. And it only shows me that line when I have something selected that... It's basically a guideline. You can't build too close to the edge of the map. It's basically everywhere, as you can see. You can mine, dig, you can put things there, but you can't build any structures or put any furniture or anything like that. Which is why I can't turn that room into a prison, because the line's going straight through the middle of it. How much steel we got? We got a reasonable amount of steel. Well, that is going to be a steel auto door. And that's just going to be a steel door. That's all sealed now, so I don't even need this vent. Deconstruct that vent. Mine that area. It's going to take us a while, but hopefully not too long. Only when that area was open. I don't really need it now because that's such a small area. It doesn't matter about the ventilation because I'm going to get rid of it completely. It basically doesn't matter now. It hasn't mattered for a long time, but it's just I haven't had motivation or the reason to actually redo it. mean, Donlet, you're an idiot. You want your goat to have some kind of weird mechanical body part. That's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not even kind of weird, it's super weird. What actually can we make for weird animals? I mean, we can make bionic hearts, stomachs, legs, jaws. The jaw is a thing. What actually is the point of this? The armor, it does actually have protection value. But body part efficiency. So, would that mean you eat quicker with a bionic jaw? And then obviously as a weapon, I'm assuming then you will eat hay quicker? Would actually be hilarious. Is there something that doesn't require plasteel though? That's the question. I don't think there really is. Yeah. I mean, I could make you a jaw that's worse. I mean, that's true. Components are always important. Okay, they're fed well enough for now. Worse is better because it's more. What the fuck? Pretty much chosen, yeah. We've got 173 plasteel. Not an ideal amount by any means. Blix is happily churning away looking for minerals, and hopefully we will find a decent selection of plasteel, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Hopefully it's not going to be too far away. At the moment we found, what, like 2 deposits? Minor break risk. Goxy. What's up with Goxy? Hideous environment. Darkness. Yeah. That's fair. That is fair. Could get you to have a bit of a break. You know what? Go drink a psychite tea. It'll be good. It'll be good for you. Make you feel better, you know? And Nisk, maybe? Why am I looking for it? Why didn't I just click on it and go build copy? I mean, we could make a terrible mechanized goat with all kinds of body parts. It would be hilarious. I'm not lying. It would be hilarious. Well, Goxy's cheered up, strangely enough. Now they're slightly high. Running that machine eventually will finish right. You mean this thing? Like, and then we'll be back on research? Because bear in mind, to find everything would take a long time. So periodically I will switch back to research, but at the moment it's a case of we just need to find some more materials, ideally. We're just letting people get on top of stuff at the moment. Building things. Getting the prison ready. So let's just chuck that right in the middle for now. I don't have an inherent problem with you being a cyborg goat. I'm not gonna lie, it seems reasonable to me. Perfectly reasonable. Now, how is King Mage looking? Oh! Oh, you're a psychopath! Is that it? Bloodlust. Yes, Bloodlust. You're actually the perfect person to do body butchering. Because it doesn't bother you at all. Chopping up people's bodies for parts? You actually don't give a shit. Witness death and you have Bloodlust. Lol. King Mage, you're the best person to butcher the dead for their organs. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? I'm gonna have these doors held open because, you know, reasons. Okay. So I guess we just clear all, simple meal, important. Select this one. Simple meal, disallow. Well, they're not auto doors. They're just steel doors. I like to separate things out. Because then it separates that area from a different area. But they're not auto doors, they're just steel doors. That's an auto door. Keep the steel doors open. But I don't think prisoners can open doors by default. Do we have any spare beds to speed things up? Bed rolls? I'm gonna make them proper beds. How much wood do we have? Not much wood, actually. I guess we're just gonna use, like, steel for everything, I guess. Seems reasonable. Stop them smashing it up, you know? You know what these prisoners are like. Steel beds. Yeah, you know what? I'm not that cruel. No, the slaves. Well, they're not really slaves as such, but yes, there is there's a mod that allows you to put your prisoners to work, which is basically what I'm gonna do. We need to chop down a whole bunch of trees, because I have decided lots of things would. Well, what I meant off by one was that although I am using them as slaves, is that they're not slaves from the DLC. They're still prisoners, just prisoners. What is going on here? They're just sort of resting the wrong way round. Oh, he's just resting. I guess, in the dark. In the black. I guess we should put some flooring down. Yes, prisoners with jobs. I like this. Yes, prisoners with involuntary employment. Yes, exactly. And hopefully, when everyone wakes up the next day, we'll have good stuff. Gonna reinstall that heater over there, actually. May actually build a vent there, because then we've still got the room, still got the vent, and it's still an isolated area. Bulk goods trailer. Trader. Okay, well, when Blix wakes up, we will get them to trade. It's a really nice room. It's not, like, perfect, but it's pretty damn sweet. Well, these guys are going to get lucky, and they're going to actually be given simple meals. Actual food. So, you know, they've got no reason to be upset at all. I did actually get rid of simple meals, yeah. And now we're going to put the beers back into chill mode, I guess. And then hopefully people rearrange things. There's been a lot of work to do. They're not sweeping up all the dirt. The hospital's dirty now. Probably all the corpse slime or whatever it is. Corpse bile or something. There's an actual stain, a form of dirt, and I think it's called corpse bile. Which, of course, utterly gross. It is. It's gonna be far better than any of the prisons I normally have. Hell, I may expand that room and give them a pool table or something. Actually, that's a huge thing. Might give them a chess set. Let them enrich their minds or something while they work permanently. Let's put some more concrete down. But yeah, they should be lucky we didn't just murder them. Very lucky indeed. Making beds for them. It's veritable paradise. Nothing to complain about. Washing machine. I wish I did have the washing machine thing. Oh, look at that, you see? Simple meals in there. We might, you know what, we might even give them things like beer and stuff like that. It's amazing. We might actually do that for them. Later. Exactly later. Yeah, I'm going to give them 2 farming rooms to farm. And hey presto. I've always liked the music in this game. Someone I think's just been fed. But yeah, they need to be able to feed themselves soon, because there's no easy place. I'm not doing too bad, Pagey. I'm gonna just speed things up a little bit. Oh, here we go, trade. Okay, we've got some baby goats we can sell. What the hell, we might as well. Muflo calf. As long as it hasn't got a name or a dash, we're gonna get rid of it. We can get some pigs. I don't think I will though. Some huskies? They're adorable. Huskies would be adorable. Shall we get some huskies? Both males. Ah, we can't even breed them. It's a shame. Oh well. Got the muffalos. Get some chocolate, some fine meals. There's a lot of meat we can sell them, which actually, as far as I'm concerned, is a really good idea. And look at all this corn we've got. We can sell them quite a lot. Like, I'm just gonna sell them a lot. Yeah, and they've got a lot of Labrador Retriever meat. That is concerning. 536 of it. I'm gonna leave that. gonna get rid of the warg meat. I'm gonna get rid of the pork. Just because it's things that we don't have much of. Actually, no, the mega sloth. The ibex. And the bear. And then I'm actually gonna shrink that down to just 1,000. Because we don't want to get rid of all the meat, but all the meat is like the odd meat, you know? I looked for a fox, I couldn't see one. Or I mean, they don't sell foxes. I will look when we're not trading. Sell the corn. We've got a lot of milk, actually. That's a lot of milk. I'm kind of pleased that we've got that much milk. They've got a lot of chem fuel, but we can make chem fuel. Components, I might just bulk buy some components. Some advanced components, we're totally having them. Do we have a lot of things like skins and wools? No. Well, nothing that's worth getting rid of. Might grab some more medicine. We've got some ambrosia, which randomly we've just got. I'm gonna get rid. We could buy some jade. We could buy some plasteel. Look at that! Oh boy, that's a lot of plasteel. Oh, all the plasteel. I'll find a way of affording it. Oh, look at this. Look at all these things we can sell. Isn't that strange? Yeah, I did actually come up with that rule on a previous session of an animal can only go up to human. That's all that's gonna happen. You can't transfer from one species to another unless it's to human. Sorry. I don't make up the rules, and this is just what the rules are. They've got some gold. We could get rid of some of the normal statues, but I feel like they're still now a good silver dining chair. It's pretty. That's pretty. Well, they're not reinforced barrels like for a wine barrel or anything. They're not kind of. They're like for artillery weapon barrel. And also, to be fair, the reinforced barrel, it's, you know, it's worth less than those things. But yes, three of them. Yeah, I was thinking of getting a lot of the metals. I'm just kind of sizing it up, I guess, as to what's available and what I should get and what I shouldn't get and what I could buy and what I shouldn't buy. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of gathering my mind, as it were. I'm gonna get rid of the wolf skin. But yeah, it's a good merchant. It's a potentially good merchant. They don't have titanium. They have uranium. Not sure what good it's gonna be, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. I kind of feel like I just want to buy as much steel as possible as well, to be fair. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck the amount of meat that we're selling up by another 1,000. Now they're still paying us again. Oh, don't let. No, never mind. Well, if you want to be a prisoner, then that's an option, don't let. But then you're stuck as that person, and that person may or may not have a happy life. I don't know. But it's interesting we can rename the prisoners. I'm kind of happy with that. I'm happy with that trade. We don't get much silver or any silver, but kind of feel like that's as good a trade as any, I suppose. Animal to human online converter. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Okay, the prison is now isolated from there. Oh, there's still so many things that need catching up, and now we need to haul all this stuff inside. We can sell more organs. I'm actually going to turn around and set some organs to be medically extracted, actually. And I'm going to give it to King Mage again, because King Mage seems to be the psychopath. So, let's do 2. And to be fair, you're probably right. Since we have so many corpses that are available for that kind of thing, you are right. We've got a lot of organs. So, let's sell a bunch of organs. And some kidneys and just all sorts of things. Here we go. Okay. And we could grab the gold, I guess. The components, the gold. Yeah, I mean... To be honest, the components aren't that costly. And it does speed things up slightly. The gold could be fun. Yeah, why not? It just takes bloody ages for us to... Oh boy, look at that! Suddenly this place is starting to look a little bit better, isn't it? Hey, soon we'll actually have a decent bloody prison. It actually will be a nice temperature as well. Well, it's not a nice temperature, but it'll be an okay temperature. It won't be too cold. We just need this stuff to be built. Well, it looks like the bed's about to be built. Nope, just the chairs. Oh, I like orange. They're sweeping up. But yes, we are going to have a dumping site for them, which will probably... Questions. Maybe in here? I'll probably make a little room in here, which then I kind of need to dig out. Get them to dig that out. Okay, they're just sweeping up. They're like, well, I suppose we must sweep up. Okay, we have some uranium that has been found. Let's have a little click on there. There you go. There's a little patch of uranium. I think if we find plasteel, that'd be nice. What's squelching? Oh yes, autopsies. That's what's squelching. Organs? No organs got medically extracted from what I can tell. Or maybe there were lots of them actually. To be fair, we have got a lot of organs again. I may turn around and just make that off limits to most people and have King Mage be the only person that's allowed in there. Well, I get everyone just to drink Psychite. Boy, that body has not been harvested. Oh yes, it has. It's got all of the things removed. Yeah, I'm tempted to assign a small number of people, King Mage being one of them, to be a corpse handler, because they don't seem to mind. prison is nearly done. There's still lots of rocks inside of it, which is a shame. Okay. Yeah, that's a slightly better arrangement. Slightly. Oh, okay. Can we get someone to just haul stuff? I don't know. I just need this prison done. Oh, I see. You're hauling the rock first. Wish you'd have gone and got the wood first. Okay. There's Orange. Who's not in the worst mood ever. Now, is someone gonna go and move Orange? I'm gonna assume so. But it might be that just being in a prison is acceptable. Is all that's needed, really. I don't know. I do not know. The worker stats? You mean there might be some worth recruiting? It's possible. Passionate at mining and shooting. Not bad at either. Not terrible. Fast walker and kind. Okay. We got this. Alessandrus, who's greedy. Nothing particularly spectacular. Interesting passions, but nothing particularly great. And someone's into melee. Who's a masochist. But psychically sensitive. That's not good. That's not good. Look how they're just wandering around, cleaning up rubble at random. So if I stop this being a prison, and I find a bloody warden, I need a few more wardens now. I need like a backup warden, I guess. Goxie, what are you doing? I know you're being whatever. Blix, you're also a jailer. Huh. Yeah, they were ecstatic earlier. You know, when they first got brought in. They were pretty fucking happy. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Ravenously hungry is it's an unsightly environment, but what do you want? Put some statues in there? I mean, that's actually a possibility. But you guys just need to sweep it up. What I'm actually going to do is labor zone. So basically anything in that room is prison labor only. Which means that our guys won't haul rocks. But what we're going to do is mine a room here. Like that. Well, these guys, Blix. Well, these are our prisoners. They had weird tribes people who attacked us, and they survived. I mean, I don't mind performing a ritual on prisoners. If you want to become a prisoner, it would be kind of hilarious. But do not expect the best treatment in the world. I doubt I'm going to be mutilating them much, if at all. The most I might do is give them peg legs. But you're kind of used to that anyway. And that's just to slow them down in case they want to escape. But I might not even bother with that, to be fair. Because that just slows the work down. Oh, I thought you liked being a goat, Donlet. Well, I'll tell you what. Next time we get a next time we get an adult male goat. Actually, we have, in fairness. Actually, are you female goat? Yeah, we need an adult female goat that's not got a name, and then we can perform the ritual. So we're not losing out on a goat, because otherwise we're missing out on meat sources. I mean, we've got a couple of lambs running around. But yeah, I just need a replacement. The ritual is a fatal thing. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this room a collection point, I suppose, for want of a better term. That the prisoners can dump stuff in. But yeah, you can dibs orange. Exactly. If you want cybernetics and other weird body part modifications, you ain't gonna get it. Well, unlikely. Why are we feeding them? You can go and get their own fucking food. I mean, I suppose they're injured, so I guess alright. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this. So White is not very happy. Could be worse. But yeah, my rival Bat died, my rival Trebo died, my rival Gubia died, my rival Dog died, my rival Shark died, my friend Banastra died, my friend Cheetah died. An awful barrack. I mean, tough fucking shit. Slept in the cold. I mean, it is actually fairly cold, come to think of it. I probably do need to put a heater in there. Fine, I'll put a heater in there. You know, some people, they're just so fucking mardy. It's like, oh, we're cold. It's like, well, it's a prison. You're not supposed to be enjoying yourself. People are just... You know what? I'm actually going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to dig a vent. I'm going to put a vent there. But honestly, and then put the heater in here somewhere. I'm just going to dig a few extra bits. But I'll warm up the fucking prison. Honestly. Well, we've not got a TV yet, so giving the prisoners a bloody TV seems a bit much. A bit rich. Oh, Cod's fully healed, so they stopped feeding them the fine meal immediately. Mathis is like, you're not injured anymore, I ain't feeding you. Here's your fucking food, hope you enjoy it. Jade bathtub. Well, we don't have bathtubs. I'm hoping they take the food. Yeah, they can take the food. Good. Look, see prisoners. We've got it going. We've got it made. So now we're going to mine there and mine there. Look at them go. Look at them, hopefully, well, they're just sweeping up for now. I guess this isn't ready to be harvested. I don't mind them sweeping up. They can bloody sweep up. Can clean the fucking place up. I am not James. No, we're not researching anything, because at the moment, Blix, our wise and glorious researcher, is using this weird machine to determine where there are underground mineral deposits. We found 2 steels and 1 uranium. At a glance, actually, I need to have a little look at these things, really. Just to make sure that they are actually gonna do stuff. Ugh. Yeah, you can mine. The things that they're best at, I'm going to higher prioritize. And growing and plant cutting is definitely, yeah, definitely top priority. Look for a fox. You are absolutely right. Nope. No fox. Sad times. What are these 2 fuckers doing? Just wandering. They have nothing to do. What I want to know is why they're wandering around there and not sweeping up the dirt it's actually in the prison barracks. Doesn't really make much sense, but... like, what are they doing up there? No, Trillin, but people have to. When the fox appears, I'll ask. I won't be taking names ahead of time. It'll be as and when it happens, and I have a fox to name. Then yeah. I am gonna do. I'm just gonna get this door to be opened. Jesus, that's a lot of raiders. It's just too many raiders. So, for those of you who don't know anything about this mod, the labor zone, as it's called, this doesn't indicate where my prisoners should be working. What it does is it indicates where my people shouldn't do work. Not because there's a danger, but because it's like, we're expecting the prisoners to be doing that work. So yeah. And then we are going to have a stockpile. We're going to have a couple of stockpiles. One of them's going to be for hay. Clear all, put hay. It's going to be low priority because I want our people to move stuff out of it. And then that basically, because that's accessible to the prisoners should haul the hay there. I'm then going to dig that away. Our people will then go through and you get the general gist. Our people may just go through here, but I'm actually now going to forbid that door. Oh, COD is doing the correct thing. actually not the correct thing. That's not the correct thing at all. They're a bit lazy sometimes, these fuckers. How are these guys? Not entirely unhappy. One of us is still injured, one of them. Okay. And we're gonna build a heater just there. Haul some rocks there. Build a vent just... I'm gonna have to dig that out, but I'm gonna build a vent there. And they're just going to regulate the temperature of this area, which will then help regulate the temperature of the other two farms, because they're quite big. It's only one heater for all that area. Minor break. What's up with you? Observed a corpse. We don't want you to be observing corpses. Go drink a beer. Ha! Cod's actually doing the digging. Well, that works. Sure. Okay, Delta looks like they're coming to do the vent. That's set to 15 degrees. That's set to 21 degrees. 15 is the best for the farms. And hey presto, it is done. Oh, someone just grabbed a new gun. Why on earth is the good quality MRG5 rifle, which is a very impressive bit of hardware, not equipped by anyone? This seems unreasonable. I know that we put Little Horn with the missile launcher. Delta's not a ranged combatant. Goxie is a shooty at 11. Okay. Oh, it might have been a Goxie gun. Oh, Blix has got a decent skill. You know what? Goxie, man. You go equip that when you get a spare moment. Indeed you have, Fox. I mean, I haven't seen any rodents in the base, so you must be doing it right. You've also been eating corpses. Eating human corpses and also insect meat, apparently. Which is delicious. We also have a new prison barracks. See how nice that is? It's beautiful. I do not want your... Just keep things fucking clean, you untidy bastards. I honestly... You know what? I'm gonna have to give someone... There we go. White can be the priority cleaner once they're healed. Yeah, they're unhappy because everyone died. And they've lost their arm. Well, tough shit. Oh wow, the plasma sword injury to Cod's torso. Scratch scar. Orange wandering around. It's a gather spot, so why do they just wander around in there, I wonder? It's an odd place for them to be wandering around. What's their health like? An old gunshot to the torso. It wasn't us then. they don't sweep up all the dirt and trash? Like, they just seem to be very... It is a bit weird. These tribes people have the most odd... What are these two doing? They're just... I guess white now is well, and therefore needs to fucking work. Get to fucking work. But orange isn't a bad potential recruit. Well, they seem to be sweeping up all kinds of things, Fox. They did seem to be cleaning areas. Like, one of them even cleaned some dirt near the door. They've swept up areas here. They've completely swept up that area. But is it... Oh, hang on a second. So the home area... Ah. Of course. It might not be their home, but I still have to flag it as a home area. Yeah, I don't want the... Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I don't want the corpses to be part of the home. But yes, of course, it's... The home area is a general area. Yeah. Gotcha. It makes sense. It makes sense. Well, we are just gonna have to slowly wait for prisoners to start doing stuff, I guess. I'm actually just gonna trim the edges there. Makes it a bit neater. There we go. So I feel like the prisoners have got an okay life. I'm gonna move that light and reinstall it somewhere else, like there. Actually, then again, maybe not, because then I'm gonna have to... Yeah, let's reinstall it, like, here. Or there. There's probably a better place. Yeah, the home area is not an area that people are forbidden from going to. The home area is... It's the bit that they care about keeping control of, sort of. So they'll clean up dirt in the home area. They'll put out fires in the home area. But it's not an area that they stay inside unless you specify that that's the rule. But yes, it's like, for example, the reason why the people in the colony don't sweep up the dirt out here is because out here isn't the home area. So yeah, Fox was right. It was all to do with the home area. And because prisoners, they sort of obey half the rules of the rest of the colony, they also would not have swept up the home area stuff. It's an ugly room. I may put better flooring in. Okay, we've got some nice my god, we've got art on one of these chairs. Delta Halo, you are making a prison chair and you inscribed some art onto it. Is there anything else that's got art on it in here? No, good quality beds. They're really nice beds, to be fair. Okay, cool. So this excellent dining chair that Delta Halo made, there's a bit of art on it, and the art is called Circloid for Solidarity. I like the fact that it rhymes, or it's like it's an alliterism or whatever you call it. I can't remember what you call it now, but whatever. It's just got an image of a needle on it. I don't know. That's a very simple bit of art. Well done, Delta. It's yeah, alliteration. That was it. Alliteration. Just a needle. I'm not even sure what that... Yeah, odd. That's the one, though. So how happy or unhappy are these fuckers? They're on the brink of being okay-ish. Once they start forgetting about the people they attacked me with, and they'll be fine. It'll be fine. Is it? Hmm. I am hippie that the delay is short. Oh boy. But anyway, so we have a prison. It's not a very good prison. So, but it's not supposed to be a good prison. That's my opinion on the matter. Some concrete floor there. Boy, there's a lot of I'm gonna up the temperature requirements to these heaters, just to force temperature to be a bit higher in other areas. We also need to give these people some work. Oh, they're starting to harvest stuff. What's Little Horn coming to do? Oh, yeah. Well, when I actually originally said I said it alliteration because didn't. But when I said that originally, I hadn't read your comment. Basically, you guys can more or less see what I see in the stream itself. It's a bit delayed sometimes. It's not fully in sync with the screen that I read. But in fairness, I think the delay has more to do with YouTube's latency than internet latency. But I need these guys to be doing some work. More than just farm. Farm is good. I don't mind that. They can be working that farm. But yeah. Kind of all pretty shit at things like crafting, but I will change that. I will get them to do some crafting. "30 minutes. Lol. What's Necromancer fucking doing? Just wandering around. Why are you wandering around in the prison? How does that make sense, Necromancer? I know you've got a sniper rifle, but that's not going to protect you. I mean, you've actually got a good quality revolver as well. Just let the prisoners do their work instead of harassing them. Now you're collecting the stuff on their behalf. I mean, I guess you're building relationships, I guess? I don't know. I've sworn that maybe hauling is... Yeah, hauling must be okay, if you know what I mean. Okay. Temperature is looking better in the prison area. Still weird that they wander around up here. I guess I should probably make them something to do as far as our creation goes. I guess. Although we need to make tube televisions for ourselves. I don't know how we're easily going to do that under the circumstances. I think he said Delta Halo can watch TV while sat on a throne. Where's the the part on the throne that gets sat on? Is it the one at the back? It must be at the front. You can put the TV there. I actually have no problem giving the prisoners a TV. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Yeah, let's build a TV. That'd be kind of hilarious. Yep, takes up a bit of steel and a bit of components, but we've got plenty. And then, yeah. And the prison will expand. I will slowly expand the prison over time. The other guys are still hauling in the work area, which is fine. Which is fine. And ideally don't want them to do that. But I'm not going to forbid them from going into that area. There's heal root. Oh no, it's not called... It is called heal root. Ah, but it's not heal root that comes out, it's herbal medicine that comes out. Yeah. I don't want other things put in here. So... But then again, it's low priority, so I kind of... Yeah, I'm just gonna allow all, leave it as low priority. Yeah. Wow, how much... Okay, I mean, it's a television, to be fair. So, yeah, I'll accept that it might take a while to build. Look at these fuckers work. Look at them. It's great. I wonder if I can get them to make chem fuel. I didn't remember whether they're actually able to make chem fuel at the moment. No. We cannot. But it's still pretty cool. Here we go, now the beer is nice and chilled. I like watching prisoners work. There's just something about it that's nice. I don't know female goats yet. I mean, there are, but not unnamed. We're just gonna have to wait a bit. Patience is what you're gonna have patience. The triangle thing is? Oh, you mean these camping caravan chairs? Those ones. Basically, they're really lightweight, apparently. And good for taking camping. Yeah, like 1 kilogram. And that's fair for a camping chair. I mean, we do literally have a boomerlope. Oh, hello! It wouldn't have been funny if it appeared inside the fucking prison. Okie dokie, we have an infestation! This is fine. This is fine. We could send the prisoners in somehow. I'm not sure how. I don't know why, but I actually love the sound of infestations. There's something weirdly, the minigun, yeah, we do kind of need to give the minigun to someone. The only problem with the minigun in tight tunnels is like, it's super obvious why a minigun in tight tunnels is bad. I just thought I'd, you know, throw that one out there. But yeah, we need to mobilize everyone. Okay, and I'm gonna get you there. Little Horn, you've got a rocket launcher, so let's leave you in reserve. Delta Halo. In fact, let's just get everyone in here. Oh jeez. This is potentially huge. Oh boy. Delta Halo, you're gonna be in reserve, kind of. Wouter, you're gonna... Where are you going? Where are people going? There we go. Wouter, you get in there. I'm assuming that snipers don't necessarily hit. I mean, snipers aren't going to be that good in this area. Goxy, you're going to need to move forward. Yeah, current bug hive, certainly. So obviously there's going to be bad things here. They're going to be able to circle round, potentially. But I kind of feel like... Who's got the best armor out of Pagey and Wouter? I don't suppose they've got much difference armor. They've still got really good steel plate armor and stuff. Pagey, you're gonna advance to there. Wouter, you're gonna advance to here. We're gonna have Delta Halo sort of in, not reserve necessarily, but Goxy, I want you to be there. Move you to there, you can cover things. I'm gonna move you to there. Actually, then again. Okay. They're all starting to spawn, that's for sure. Oh god, they've all spawned fucking everywhere, little shits. Okay, Delta Halo may die because reasons. I don't think you'll be able to build a wall fast enough, in fairness. Okay, well, there are some coming up from the top now. I can't tell which ones are alive still. It is a lot. It is a lot. You're not bloody wrong. Problem you've got with the rocket launchers, I'm not 100% sure what the area of effect is. So I'm dubious as to how good it's gonna be to use it. Oh boy. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to move someone forward. It is not good. Okay, you need to switch to your pistol. You need to switch to your fucking pistol as well. I'm gonna move you straight into the fucking middle. Little Horn, I wish you had a sidearm, but you do not. Unfortunately, Little Horn, I am just gonna run you back to get a sidearm. We've got no little, we've got no suitable sidearms. Unfortunately, I daren't use the rocket launcher. Shadow is being fairly badass. I'm just telling you. Blix, you're on the move. Okay, Delta, you advance. Jesus, it's a fucking kill zone down this corridor. We've got Matthias with a fucking bolt-action rifle. We've got Goxie with the MRG5 rifle. We've got Wouter that stood there just kind of like, I'm bleeding out, but I'm holding the fucking line in case they get to you. And then above them, there's just the death. The death down that corridor is fantastic. We've got Delta Halo and Pagey, fucking brave-ass motherfuckers. And just remember, Delta Halo has basically no armor. Are just holding this front line. Oh boy! Yeah, I think we've taken down pretty much all of the threat in this initial area. Yeah, okay. Little Horn, I'm gonna but then again, hang on. Who's got really bad injuries? Delta Halo? I mean, you're a bit injured. I feel like I might retreat you now. You have done a good job, I think. And at this point, things have thinned out. I mean, Delta Halo may have lost an eye. Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy, that's actually a pretty serious injury. Let's yeah, I mean, that's harsh. That's harsh. That's pretty damn harsh. Okay, so who in the main area is doctory? If that makes sense. King Mage. Okay, you have not. Okay, Delta Halo, you go and medicate. King Mage, you head there now. There's a fire, but we don't care. Okay, King Mage, you go and tend Delta Halo. And Little Horn, I'm gonna unthing you because unfortunately you're not actually much use with that fucking thing. I think a good bionic eye is pretty essential, really. There are some other crazy creatures. These gunshots. Jesus, that rifle. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure whether that is the entire hive annihilated, but I kind of feel it might be. Oof. Oof. Look at that. So, how are the prisoners doing? Are they doing alright? Yeah, they look like they're doing alright. They're fine. They're just chilling. I bet they can they hear, do you think? There's a lot of doors and rock between the fighting. Actually, there's technically only one door between the fighting and everything. But yeah, that was a fair-sized bug infestation. Definitely the largest we've had. Okay, out of Pagey and Wouter, who is the most injured? I mean, they're both equally injured. But yeah. Yeah. that was pretty good. I mean, yeah, they're definitely enjoying some beauty sleep. Okay, so Wouter and Pagey, I'm gonna unrecruit them. I feel like we're probably moderately safe. Blix, I'm just gonna get you to murderize some insects. We don't want them alive. Necromancer, you're gonna also help. You're gonna help by, I mean, I don't fucking know. You're just gonna, advance to this area, I guess. Tribute collector. We actually have a lot of gold, so that's probably not a bad thing. But we've got a few fuckers up there. Come on, Necro. Oh boy, it was a good fight! Now, are people getting treated? That's what I need to know. Are people actually getting treated? No, they're not getting treated. King Mage, King Mage, King Mage. We need to sort this nonsense out, you know? Matthias. I'm kind of disgusted by you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You need to actually stop people from bleeding to death. It would be the ideal thing, you know? Oops, no, that's the wrong button. That's a smoke pop belt. That's probably not helping the shooting. Well, we've got lots of meat for the dogs. And the fox. This fucker. Not sure how that happened, but okay. Now, does wildlife include... Okay, yeah, it does. Come on, blast them! Jesus. Look at the injuries. There we go. That was a hell of a thing. It was good. I like it. That was a good fight. I thought there was gonna be more losses. because it was a big fucking group, but yeah, it was actually alright. Where are we taking these fuckers to? We're actually putting them in the fridge. That's nice. There you go, Necro. I know you're kind of feeling sleepy, but cleaning up the hospital's a good idea. It was a bit of a massacre, to be fair. You're right. It looked like it was going to be more of a fight when they all started spawning, and we're like, oh Jesus. But I think the whole point of that, guys, is you spot the bottlenecks, and you know, because that's why I put the melee there, put some ranged people here for when I inevitably knew they were going to come down here, and oh boy, putting a couple of good ranged units down there was worked really well. And then have enough people that can attack this area to clear it out, so that our melee people can just focus on the main bottleneck. But I was surprised that this corridor became as equal a bottleneck as that area. I thought that area was going to be the bottleneck. But yeah, the moment that choke point, they couldn't get through, they all just started coming down here, and then yeah, it was just shooting fish in a barrel. We don't currently have an eye for Delta. But I feel like an eye should definitely be a thing. And I think a bionic eye. Is a good shout, since we do have enough plasteel for a decent bionic eye, and I believe a bionic eye will be nice. It needs a light receptor though, which is yeah. So we'll make a light receptor, which isn't as good. So yeah, we what am I doing? Come on. Yeah, because a light receptor is not as good as a normal eye. It's only 60%. But a bionic eye, is the upgrade of that. Come on, brains, spot it. A bionic eye is much better than a human eye. So yeah, it's going to be better. I would use, if Delta was a melee unit, sorry, no, if they were a ranged unit, you know, they had a ranged thing, then sure. If they had a rifle and it wasn't melee, then I would, absolutely. But they're not, so I'm not going to use up something that's not going to be as useful for them. Dangerous temperature. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you. Oh. Well, that's rude. Oh, that's the home area. Just technically. So yeah, that wasn't getting repaired because it wasn't in the home area. Womp womp. That's another thing, you know, repairing things, they have to be in your home area for people to want to repair them. Oh boy. I mean, I will check what it needs. It requires a bionic eye and some advanced components. Yeah, we're not using some of our 7 advanced components to make an advanced bionic eye. No. I say no. But we can make advanced components, but they require plasteel and gold, and there's a lot going on to make advanced components, in fairness. But what I will do is I will say, if we start running low, now we'll just turn around and say, let's make 8. You know what? There we go. Make it so we've got more advanced components, but I don't want to spend too much. What I will do, just for the sake of finding out, we know that a bionic eye is 125% as good as a a normal eye, an organic eye. But an advanced bionic eye is 135. So they are better, but they're not massively better. But yes, we can do a ritual. We can do a ritual when people are asleep. All right then, I've done it. Well, we'll see if it happens. But I would definitely say that yeah, if you want to be transferred into this hideous prisoner, then that's fine by me. I've got no problem with that. It's just a lot of plasteel, Chosen One. You know what I mean? Not only does it take plasteel to make the advanced components, but it takes plasteel to make the advanced bionic component for an extra 10%. It just doesn't seem worth it for someone who's a melee weapon user. It just doesn't seem like there's a point. That's a lot of insect jelly. I need to give these buggers some sort of recreational stuff. I could just put some horseshoe things. You know what? Yeah, we'll give them something to do. I hadn't got a specific plan. When we next find something, I might switch to doing some research. But I would like to try it. Well, I mean, that was back when we didn't have much plasteel. Now that we've traded all kinds of organs for it, I'm not as concerned. Oh boy. Oh no, we're putting hideous insect carcasses with the prisoners. I mean, whatever. It gets them out of these tunnels, I guess. But yes, that was a massacre. I like the fact that we've got this little cluster up here as well. You know, we had the ranged units here and they were shooting the shit out of people. It was good. How are people medically speaking? Minor blood loss. So, only a bit of pain. Deltas. A bit of pain. Yeah, I forgot you can administer treatments. Hopefully people start clearing some shit up. Like the blood. The vast swathes of blood. We need to give something for the prisoners to do. And I don't know what that will be yet. Could build a workshop. They could make stone bricks. Save us having to make bricks. Blocks, should I say. Kind of like that idea, actually. Okay, prisoners. Since you like mining so much, I mean, they don't necessarily like mining. But since you like mining so much, I may just dig this out a bit, maybe. Just thinking aside, if the prisoners do most of the work, although it does look like there's harvesting to do now, which is nice. Oh, little horn, yeah, you missed the carnage. As you can see by the amount of insect jelly and insect ichor and slime. Yeah, we had a bit of an infestation. And you can see by the amount of blood as well. we also had yeah, an amount of stuff. We've got the prisoner stuff done, getting them to work. The little shits that they are. And we are slowly, bit by bit, butchering the insects and turning their delicious flesh into meat. It's not delicious. It's gross. But yeah, we've got the prisoners working. They seem to be doing work, which is good. Indeed, indeed. Delta Halo lost an eye. In fact, actually, has anyone lost anything that's... I mean... Nothing particularly bad on Welter. Delta Halo lost their eye, but nothing particularly troublesome there. Pagey lost an index finger, but again, nothing particularly problematic. But yes, bionic hands might, especially for Pagey and Welter, may maybe a thing to look into. It's just, yeah, it was a hell of a fight. Yeah, I would say that there's definitely an argument for giving people some bionic hands, because I mean that manipulation, it looks to me like it's, you know, losing an index finger is causing some issues for Pagey. They're not a ranged fighter off by one, no. But we're going to give them a bionic eye anyway. These our prisoners are getting food and... you know? You shouldn't be sleeping in the cold, you little fuckers. But yeah, it's fun times. How far are we from the next discovery? 81%. Okay. Could turn that into... I'm just trying to think what further advances I can make. Got more insects being stored temporarily in here. Oh, we've got a light receptor. What are you going? Playing billiards. You know what? I know I'm rushing you to then make a bionic eye, but I kind of feel like we need to do this. Let's get this eye sorted. And I think I will actually make some bionic hands. So we're going to make we're gonna need to make some bionic hands. I mean, I would say make a couple of bionic hands. Yeah. Now the bionic hand needs a simple prosthetic hand as part of its component. Yeah, I may make an advanced hand just to have one made, because if it's being given to a warrior, you know, an actual melee fighter... Well, actually, to be honest, I think bionic hands for anyone is good. So I'm gonna definitely have... definitely have that done. Because Pagey has lost an index finger, which has knocked 10% off their manipulation. Which, manipulation, really, really useful for pretty much everything. Wouter has a similar issue, although it's somewhat mitigated by the fact that they've got a bionic hand on the right hand. But yes, losing a left thumb is not good. Because a bionic hand is 125% efficient. The fact that their manipulation is gone down because of their left thumb, it's like, yeah, they're not gaining the benefit of that as much. So two bionic hands is definitely what I want to do. We're going to be doing lots of surgery. Kind of want to see what else other people have. Littlehorn has so far escaped without any significant injuries. Goxie, again. Necromancy, yeah. Blix has all kinds of shit plugged in. Wouter reached level 1 in social. I'm assuming that they're doing prison stuff. King Mage. Just caffeine. Oh, wow. And Matthias also has lost a left thumb. I like the fact that their consciousness is higher because of the caffeine, I suspect. Yeah, they've had some coffee, so it's kind of like, woo, a bit buzzed. I love the mechanisms in this game. Oh, not game breaking? Like you cannot progress any further, or you lost your save game? Or what kind of bug? That's sad if it's messing everything up. I think we will chosen one. It's just a case of getting everyone who's currently missing limbs or digits, get them up sorted, and then upgrade things later, I think. Right, guys. I think after that fight, we probably need a break. Well, I mean, I kind of feel like I need a bit of a break. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely in the mood for a break. Because, well, I just am. Oh boy, that's a bit loud. Oh boy, that is a bit loud. Right, well, I'll turn that down for you guys. It's still loud for me, though. What's going on with that? What's up with that? Oh, Windows, why can't you remember my settings? Actually, then again, my settings are really weird and complicated, so I can adjust the levels for everything. But yeah, this is an odd one. I don't specifically need anything during my break. I'm just having a break, you know. But yeah, at some point, once I've gotten all the missing body parts replaced with good stuff, or whatever stuff I decide, going through what everybody has and replacing the basic stuff with the bionic stuff, definitely worth doing. Was that my phone or was that the music? No, I think it was my phone. But yeah, anyone with simple prosthetics definitely should get an upgrade. Oh boy. Oh shit, Littlehorn. That sucks. Do you have like a previous save you can reload in case it was just a temporary one-off bug that doesn't happen again? I have to admit, I'm a bit of a stickler for making multiple saves where possible. Like, I'll always have a few. I'm hoping that it doesn't persist. It's a good game. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. I'm not sure what it is, but it's... Yeah, there's something about this track that's it's alright. Anyway, what I am going to do is I'm going to top up my drink. So I'm going to leave you with the music. Whatever the fuck this music comes up with, it's nothing to do with me. It's always blame YouTube. Always. And I'll be right back. There we go. Oh boy. I think I am actually in quite a good mood today. What the hell's going on? Like yesterday, I was in a foul mood. I'm not gonna lie. I mentioned in the stream that I was just kind of like a eh. And I felt like, because I know you guys are cool with whatever, you know. Because you're cool people, and you know, you don't mind if the commentary's not particularly exciting, as long as, you know, I'm okay and there's something happening. But I kind of feel guilty if it's not. I don't want to use the word chipper, but I kind of feel like if I'm gonna do some commentary with some gameplay, that I should at least sound like I'm into it and chat about things. But yesterday I did not feel like doing that at all. Was not in a good mood. Pretty low actually. And for some reason today, I'm just bounced back. I'm really happy. Yeah. It's been a while. Yeah, it's good. I like it. And I'm definitely enjoying the session. Not necessarily specifically because of certain things happening during the session. I'm just, yeah, energized a bit. That's good. Well, thank you very much, Off by One, and thank you very much, Little Hon. Well, like, it's not like I prepare material or anything like that. You know, I'm not a stand-up comedian with a script that I've constructed. I just kind of play the game, see what happens, and just react. But I still don't like the idea that I've got a monotone voice, maybe, or I just sound miserable, or I don't sound enthusiastic. Oh Jesus! Thanks, Chosen One. That's nice of you to. No, I don't think I'm pregnant. I feel like that's an unlikely option. I mean, it's probably quite impossible. But yeah, I'm in a much better mood. I think it might well be partly because I've been trying to get back into some reading again. I fucking love stories about dragons, where the dragons are the main characters. You know, you don't want to read stories where there's dragons as monsters. That's boring. You want stories where dragons have families and emotional turmoil and war. Obviously, you want some action in your stories. But oh boy, I've gone back to one of the authors that I really, really like recently. And I've actually started rereading some of the old stories that I absolutely fucking love. What? No, off by one. Stop that. That movie. And I've also watched that thing about Chubby Brown as well. That's terrible. But no, one of my favorite authors. I mean, I've got a lot of favorite authors, but one of my favorite authors, and this is like a casual author, is Of the Wilds. Now, Of the Wilds is pretty much a furry author, but he's written some beautiful stories about dragons. The main one is The Dragon in the Dungeon. And it basically talks about a dragon called, oh my god, his full name, I can't quite remember the exact pronunciation, but the short is Val, V-A-L. And basically, under a castle, captured by the kingdom, medieval sort of times, and he's stuck in there for crimes, whatever, and he's like a miserable, sarcastic, grumpy old dragon kind of thing. But like, not in a comical way, but in a kind of slightly sad, depressing way, and the whole premise is that there's a warden. He's a prisoner, so he gets assigned a new warden because the previous one like died of old age, natural causes. And she's like, I suppose the analogy would be she's a citizen of the kingdom, but she's one of the people from a land that was conquered decades ago. So she's... I kind of feel like she's basically sort of a refugee. Sure that she was born in the kingdom, but you take one look at her, she's like an ethnic minority. There we go. That's the thing. So she's been given this job to look after this dragon. And she's like, is this a punishment? Is this like a dangerous assignment? But actually, it gets quite complicated, and she treats the dragon like a person and makes friends, and it's heartwarming. It's tragic as the dragon starts to tell her the story of how he came to be there, his inner turmoil. He kind of it's so fucking good. And I've started rereading that because I've read it years and years ago. It's just, I don't know, maybe it just put me in a good mood, I guess. Just reading is nice. Oh, but it's such a good fucking tale. And, I'm not gonna lie, there are some naughty scenes in it. It's not what I would call an erotic story, but there's some scenes in there that get a little naughty. But it rapidly gets to the point where you're like, there's nothing naughty going on at all, and it's just fucking plot and character development and tragic stuff and political things, and there's magic, and there's fucking adorable hatchlings doing adorable hatchling stuff, and then there's just, yeah, it's an epic fantasy where dragons are the main characters. They're not the only characters, but they're the main characters, and it's fundamentally beautiful. Yeah. And I guess maybe that's probably put me in a good mood. I don't know. It's, yeah. Good stuff. Anyway. Rambling on about the things I've been doing. After this song ends, which is about a minute and a half away, then we'll actually carry on And I'll blabber on if people want me to blabber on afterwards. You know, when we're in the final stages of the stream. Oh, the break was a bit late today, actually. But yeah, I love that kind of story where there's this epic narrative, but it's... I like stories with non-human characters that are more than just villains and monsters and stuff. I mean, who doesn't like dragons? As Chosen One has demonstrated. Dragon emoji. Go for it. Plus, I mean, I'm a furry with a dragon persona, that also helps. But it's still an epic saga, which is very, very heartwarming and tragic, and yeah. I'll shut up now about that. Oh. It's good. I have no idea what this music is. I don't think it's actually particularly good. You mean Babylon 5? Honestly off by one. Babylon 4? I am ashamed on your behalf. Babylon 4. I'm hoping it's a typo. Alice, if you claim that it's a typo, I will believe you, and I will accept that it's a typo. Oh dear. Still, it's amusing. Yeah, I mean, there were 5 seasons of Babylon 5, and they were like 24 episodes each season, something like that. Babylon 5. Yes. Babylon 5, the space station. Built by the humans to prevent another war by creating a place where all the different races can sit together and talk about things in peace. Yeah. Sinclair was the commander of the first season, then it became Sheridan for the last of them. Oh, that, I agree. Epic. My favorite character? Jakar. Jakar was such a brilliant character in that series. And don't get me wrong, Londo Mollari, also a good character, and certainly the whole Londo-Jakar rivalry stroke friendship stroke whatever the fuck they had going on. Very, very good. But Jakar has to be one of my favorite characters. You know, he turns into this sort of bitter warrior type guy, who looks like he's the villain, but then it turns out very quickly he's not the villain, but also he's definitely not perfect, and it's honestly, I believe that the spelling is Jakar. There we go. Oh my goodness. Call yourself a fan. But as you can see, yes, I'm well aware of Babylon 5. And yes, I love that kind of sprawling narrative. It starts simple, and you know, and it seems quite petty, little things. But yeah, Jakar became incredibly became very insightful. You know, he starts out such a sort of, I don't know, crude character, very blunt instrument, but yeah. I've watched that series when it originally started getting broadcast on TV, and I own the box set in my living room. It's there on the shelf in the box. I like the films as well that came with it, but yeah, Babylon 5, as far as a sci-fi series, is up there with the best, in my opinion. Season 1 especially, but the series as a whole, they've not aged well as far as the special effects and the sets and stuff. But yeah, like you say, the development is fantastic. It's, if you can accept the flaky sets and the special effects in the early, well, the whole thing, but especially Season 1, it's definitely got a very powerful message, a very powerful narrative, a lot of excellent character development. The sci-fi is good as well. Farscape I didn't get into. Didn't really get into Farscape. Don't know why. Just didn't. Well, it's not even just the dated CGI, it's also the sets. The sets are a bit flaky as well in some cases. Oh, we're definitely bringing home the insect jelly, aren't we? But yeah, Babylon 5 is... It's sort of set the mark for a lot of incredibly good epic sci-fi. Where... Yeah, yeah, very, very cool. Michael Garibaldi. That was my other character that I really liked. I like Michael Garibaldi. That was a good one. I wonder what these fuckers are going to be doing today. I need to set these guys up with some jobs, some proper jobs. Ooh, looks like we've got some goats. I was say once we've got some adult female goats. Got a female goat there. Oh yeah, we want to sell the jelly, that is for certain. Because it makes people ill when they eat it. Sure, it makes them happy because it's delicious. But let's be honest. It's definitely better use for selling it, I think. Pagey's still injured. How are you doing, Pagey? Just got that big torso slice. Okay. Do we actually have a nice... And we got the bionic eyes still, Dude, Little Horn, make those cybernetic body parts. Matthias, I know it's a bit of a shit job, but I kind of need you just to clean the place up. Going well. It is all going rather well. We're all healed from the insect swarm. Boy, and we are cleaning up the slime in the tunnels. I'm gonna let people clean up slime. I don't mind people cleaning up slime. It's fine. Remove all evidence of ever having an insect infestation. Slowly, bit by bit, anyway. Oh, Lex! Oh, I missed your comment there off by one. Lex is hilarious, although I did like the end. The very end, or at least the end that I saw, because Lex was a bit... It's not even... It is cheesy, but it's also... a very different kind of sci-fi. But no, I absolutely loved the whole thing with the mantrid drones. The mantrid drone thing was absolutely fucking fantastic, how they ate the universe. It's like, what the fuck? Like, when that first came out, and they started saying how the mantrid drones, and like, the stars were going out in the universe. They were or in the galaxy, probably. But they were literally eating stars, and my brain's like, how the fuck do you eat a star? Like... It would just destroy you. You're all a mantrid drone is like an autonomous robot. It's a small robot that's smaller than a person. How the fuck does it eat? But then they create the huge toruses out of their own body. Trillions of them form a torus shape, and then the gravity pulls the star's mass through the middle. It's then cooled down as it moves away from the star, and then they go in and then use fusion to create heavier elements to build more of themselves. What the fuck is going on with that? But it's like macro grey goo. It's not nano grey goo. They're effectively grey goo, but they're like you know, I guess, yeah, it was brilliant. But they weren't even nanobots. They were just regular robots. Hell, they were just a blob with an arm, I think, weren't they? They weren't even particularly... They weren't even... Yeah, but it was a thing of beauty. I was very, very impressed. Oh my god, they're using this storage for all kinds of fucking shit. Can't wait for all these insects to get butchered. It's taking too fucking long. But yeah, I don't think self-replicating nanobots are gonna kill us all. But speaking of sci-fi, if we're on the subject of sci-fi, what about SG-1? Stargate Atlantis. Just Stargate in general, sorry, should I say. Atlantis actually wasn't bad. Look at that, some random steel. Where is the steel? Why does it all have to be so bloody far away? You know what, guys? You know what we should do? Now that we've just found something, let's do some research. I want us to start some research. We've found a few little deposits, and we can start that process again later on. But for now, let's do some research. So we can have cocoa. We've got royal apparel, which we're eventually going to need. Various drug-related things. We could do the biofuel refining to make chem fuel, which we don't necessarily need too much of, but it'd be interesting to have. Metal fabrication, so we can use the titanium that we've got. Flat screen TV, woohoo! We could make some of that. Jump packs, although we've got some jump packs, we can't make them ourselves. Autocannon turrets, which will then lead to uranium slug turrets, which could be fun. Recon armor is fun, potentially. We'll see about that. We've also still got the gunlink and the energy weapon stuff, which could be useful. We still don't have the ability to produce synthetic organs that are better than human organs. We also could still make specialized limbs. So there's various things like that. We also have bionic warfare, so we can literally create power arms and stuff. Exoskeleton. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. So yeah, vote now, guys. Vote now, and we'll see what happens. Oh boy. But yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. Oh man, off by one. SG-1. Well, the film Stargate is good. I love the film. Some people don't, but I like it. And then, of course, when SG-1 came about, the series, I'm like, oh, cool. And it follows on from the film. They obviously swapped the actors, but I think the actors they pick grow into the role incredibly quickly and incredibly well. I would say the 10 seasons of SG-1 are all worth watching. It becomes an epic sci-fi of grand tale. It's not as grand and as epic in the same way that Babylon 5 feels. But it becomes epic and awesome in its own way. You know, it's a present-day sci-fi. And it really works as a present-day sci-fi. The whole Stargate thing and visiting different worlds and stuff is fantastic. It's beautiful. If you like sci-fi, watch SG-1 the series. It is mint. Absolutely fucking mint. Yeah, I've got, again, that's another thing I have the box set for. So marine armor, we've got a vote for marine armor. Long range scanner, okay, long range scanner will be interesting. Okay, roll, don't know what roll is. Royal apparel. Okay, thank you very much, Paigey. 2 for gunling, 2 for the autocannon. Okay, we've got some draws here. We've got some ties, should I say? I'm gonna wait to see how further votes turn out. It's okay. Stargate Atlantis is a. You could watch it on its own and not watch SG-1. SG-1 is better, but SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis ended up side by side. So, watch SG-1. as the seasons progress, they will mention Stargate Atlantis, but it's not important to watch it at the same time. If you really want to do it properly, you could Google the best way to watch both, because each season, they cross over ever so slightly. But I would definitely say SG-1 is better than Stargate Atlantis, but Stargate Atlantis is also really fun. I liked it, but I do prefer SG-1. Long Range Scanner, as far as I'm aware, allows us to find minerals that are far away from our base, so we could send people out in a caravan to go mining, for example. I've never used it, so I don't really know how it works, but as far as I'm aware, it finds minerals that are far away from our base. Autocannon turrets. Apparently, 3 for autocannon turrets. Oh, sluggy turrets! I see. Yeah. Apologies. Yes, you are right, James. Yeah, I mean, as I say, you can watch SG-1 without watching Stargate Atlantis, but there is a way which works when you watch them when they were originally broadcast, where there's crossover and you can see the crossover. But either way. Well, I'm gonna have to say autocannon turrets has won it with 3 votes. If you guys aren't gonna vote anymore, I feel like since that leads to uranium slugs, so we had a sluggy vote, which is an autocannon vote. I'm gonna leave it one moment more, but I'm gonna have to say that autocannons are gonna win on 3 votes, which is not a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing. Hey, Grusu. I'm doing alright, actually. I think it does add a little bit off by 1, but it's not essential, but yes, it would add a little bit. Oh boy, look at this, some negotiations. Thing is, if off by 1 voted Royal Apparel, then that would be a draw between autocannons and Royal Apparel. So there's no guarantee that it would happen, but it would be a draw. I'm going to leave to see what off by 1 says, but whatever off by 1 says, I'm going to go with whatever the results are from the voting there. Can't stay here forever on the voting screen. I call this the voting screen. The research screen. Hey, no problem, Crusoe. Well, if you want to rewatch stuff then later on, then that's cool. But good to see you popping by. Hopefully you are doing also well and you're not rushing your face off trying to keep on top of lots of things. Being busy is good, but being too busy to do cool stuff, that's not good. Okay, so we've got 3 votes for autocannon turrets and 3 votes for Royal Apparel. I'm going to do Royal Apparel. It's a small vote. I'm going to do it. And then it will be researched. It may be something we never use Chosen One. It may be. What is this? Oh boy. Pegabear, chief of the nomination, whatever, wants you to help save one of his caravans. The caravan is being hunted near Future Bug Hive by 3 groups of tribes people. They want you to signal the first group will... Oh my god, it's 3 groups though. I'm not fighting all those fuckers. 3 times that amount of people? How do they even have 65 Glitterworld medicine? I'm pretty sure the nomination is actually a fairly primitive people. Oh boy. Of course, yeah, if you're a courier for deliveries, geez, yeah, that's gonna be harsh. It's gonna be very harsh. I like how Necromancer's sat in the throne watching TV. Sat in Delta Halo's throne, just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit in this throne, I'm gonna watch TV, it's gonna be great. Yeah, bit of TV. I love it. I fucking love it. Just like randomly sit in the knight's throne. I kind of needed watching TV area, to be found. Problem is, Chosen One, is that there'll be so many of them, and they have ranged weapons, that we will get injured, and I'm always kind of like, eh. Always a little bit about unnecessary fighting for minimal reward. I mean, don't get me wrong, Glitter World Medicine is good, it's nice, it's cool, but it's not that good. I like the prisoners. They're doing their jobs, man. They're doing their jobs. We're keeping them fed. They're harvesting they're harvesting everything correctly. They're loading up this little room full of things. Oh, Goxie, if you'd been slightly slower, you would have had all of that. We are slowly butchering all those insects. So what's my next project? I feel like that's a question that... Oh my god, Matthias, that is such a filthy tile. It's taking you fucking ages to clean it. Oh boy. So, my next project. What is my next project? Getting the prisoners to have another job to fucking do. That's my next project. So, if I want them to do some work... You know what? I kind of feel like upgrading people. I mean, that is true. We have a bionic eye for starters. What about the hands? You are right. We are right. We're gonna end up. Oh, looks like someone's already got the idea to make a prosthetic hand. Yeah, once we get the hands, actually, then again, we can just set Delta Halo, who needs an eye, a left eye. Operations. Install left eye. Giving the minigun to someone. What I'm going to actually have to do is I'm going to have an armory. I know I've talked about an armory on and off for months of real time. Paige, yeah, I think you should be able to be the one that does that. Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense. That's a fair question, Little Horn, actually. It's a fair question. Yeah. That's a fair question. Right, I am actually going to use some good drugs. Okay, Paigey. Let's do it. Let's get this eye in. I'm just going to double check that I've got the correct eye. Left eye's definitely missing. Left eye's definitely the one that's going to be installed. We don't want to accidentally do the wrong eye. It's going to take two awesome medicine to do it. Okay. It'll be fine. I mean, maybe we should have replaced that finger. Blix was probably watching TV on the throne. Also, basically, it was a minigun in the sense of, compared to large vehicle-mounted type weapons is basically what it is. So it's mini as far as a vehicle-mounted weapon goes. That's fair. So, yeah. Delta Halo now has a beautiful bionic eye. We do need to make some bionic legs and arms. There's a lot of bionic stuff we need to do, actually. A lot. And then swap them around. And research is done. Guys, it's time to do another research. Oh, I like the fact that this happens so fucking quickly because we've got a really, really good researcher. Oh, we want marine armor. The recon angle. Got a gun link, 3 for gun link, 2 for Coco. You really want that key Coco? It was fast, because Blix is a fucking monster when it comes to doing research. He's got a brain implant to help with research. Oh, look at that. 5 for gun link. That's head in there. I like it. Oh, we've got 2 for the autocannon turrets. I keep on having hiccups now. I'm too excited. 3 for turrets. But that's not going to beat 5 that we've got on gun link so far. I actually quite enjoyed talking sci-fi earlier. That was pretty cool. Ah, well, that's a vote for gun link. So that's 6 for gun links now. Yes. I don't think gun links are gonna be beaten. And just for those who are not sure how the voting works, basically, everyone has a vote, but if you have a green name, if you are a member of the channel, then your votes count for 2, that's how the maths works. But yeah, 6 for gun link's gonna be difficult to beat. Hey, it hasn't won yet, Little Horn, but I think it probably will. It was just inevitably its turn to come, I guess. Its turn to happen. Do. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Little Horn's just playing this celebratory piano music. Hey, Leewing Ashler. Alright then, Caruso. Well, thanks for popping by. I hope you enjoyed it. A spare human, Caruso. Well, I don't know about that. We ain't got a spare human, but we've got plenty of spare animals. The gun link is a head item that improves your aim when you're shooting. So anyone who's got guns will benefit from a gun link. Because it's like a targeting system, like a HUD type thing that you wear on your head. Because that's what I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not sure exactly how much of a bonus it gives you, but it's probably decent. Why is Delta Halo collapsed? Oh, because sedated. Yeah, because bionic eye. That makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna build prosthetic. We're gonna build some bionic arms and legs, swap them out as well, and hopefully things will work out. How are these guys? As far as prisoners go. Card is quite valuable. I like how if we release them, we would gain no benefits. I don't know whether they're implants. I don't think they are like bionics, but they are. There's something you wear on your head that helps with shooting. And let's actually click on it and find out. So, creates a gun link. Gun link is headgear, so you wear it on your head. It increases your shooting accuracy by +3. So, yeah. You know what? Let's build this workshop room, whatever you want to call it. And a bit more space for beds. And in theory, we should do that. Jeez. I'm gonna let them sweep up all the slime. Kind of feel like Oh, Muffalo self-tamed. Random new Muffalo. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Someone's gonna go and fetch it, and then we're gonna butcher it. Probably. The geothermal generator's chugging along. Our batteries have been full for a long time now. Really, really good. What stupid warg fell asleep in the... You're literally in -11 temperatures. What is, you're pregnant and you just, maybe you're having a hot flush. I think Warg 1 is having a bit of a hot flush because of the pregnancy kind of thing. And is just like, I'm just gonna sleep in here where it's cool. It'll help. But we've got more wargs. We've got more wargs. We've got a female, a male, a female, a female, a female. Multiple females. Okay, I'm gonna change one of the wargs. Like that one. I'm gonna give it a dash name. Like that. And then I'm going to slaughter that one. Oh god, it's got like super tame though. Okay. I mean, God, we've really tamed the shit out of these wargs. But I don't need this many wargs, you know? Do we have another male warg? No, we do not. We need another male warg. We've got one male warg. So we need another male warg. And it'll be all inbred to hell. And then that'll work. The corpse room's pretty hideous. You are absolutely goddamn right. Let's have a look for foxes. Nope. No foxes. Yeah, we're gonna butcher them for meat. Nom 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 nom. Like that. Like that. Necromancer, you psychopath. And Goxie's roped the roped the new Muffalo. We're gonna butcher the new Muffalo. Nah, you don't sell them. You butcher them. Everything has to be butchered. Because it's savage and evil. Oh boy, what the fuck's Wouter doing? Oh jeez. Multiple corpses being shoved in there now. What the hell? What's Wouter doing with that weird, headless, hideous corpse? I have no idea what's going on. Littlehorn's making a simple prosthetic leg. That's cool. What is that? Is that like vomit or something? The vomit of Delta Halo. What's up with you, Delta Halo? You got like... Oh, the anesthetic. Gotcha. Yeah, a little bit, making you a little bit queasy. But you want to sit on your throne and meditate. I mean, that's possible off by one, I guess. It's possible. Come on, guys. Butcher more things. That's what we need to bloody do. Delta, I understand that, you know, you're all important and all this. But yeah, just go and do your job. Oh, Dinner Seed is having fun. Probably chosen. It would make sense. It's like, no, I'm doing important meditation. Yes, but turn the TV up a little bit, will you? All this crap that's out here. Look at it all. I don't want anyone to wear this crap. Ban it all. Horn's doing a good job. What have we got here? Still need to decide who to give the exoskeleton suit to. I don't feel like one of our melee guys needs to do that. Because it's, manipulation and movement is really, really useful. So it's going to be Pagey or Wouter, maybe. Don't know. Pagey also needs that leg upgrade. Well, Wouter's going to get another bionic hand at some point. And then again, so is Pagey. That's true. That is true. It's a case of resources, though. The boost from 125% to 135% is, you know, noticeable. It's a thing. It's not to be ignored. But it's also, is it really worth all that extra resources? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that. Just so that we've got a good stockpile. Yeah, the advanced components. So that's 5 plus steel things, yeah, okay. And then if I have a look at the advanced, say, and I've a leg, for example. Ooh, I might as well just hover over it. That's 5 advanced components. So it's, I mean, it's 15. It's not too bad. It might be different, to be fair, but I doubt that it's going to be like incredibly good. Honestly, Little Horn, I understand making components is a good idea, but just finish the the half completed bionic body part. God damn it, man. See, that's unfinished as well. Unfinished prosthetic hand. You need to focus, Little Horn. Focus. Focus on the task at hand. But yeah, the crafting skill is racking up quite nicely. Okay, these fuckers have slowly dug out their little dingy holes, okay. You can move all the bricks. Actually, then again, in fairness, you know what? I'll figure out where the rocks need to go later. At the moment, they can go where they go, and then they can be shoved in there at some point. But I do kind of feel like yeah. I mean, I can make the nicer floor, I guess, for this place. That's fair, little home. I think we're all easily distracted at times. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put these fuckers to work. I'm going to have brick chunks. I'm going to have one of these to have a brick chunk storage. So they're going to end up walking all the way through here just to get a brick. And then they're going to... yeah. What the hell? Just fucking do it. No point someone else doing that one, is there? We need some bludgeoning instruments. We can't make an Orion Corp pacifier, but I feel like if we just have clubs and beat the shit out of them, clubs probably are the best way to do things. Or a mace. A mace is probably better. Yeah, I bet a mace is better than a club. But we're going to make the mace out of something. I have no idea what we're going to make it out of. Plasteel maces, maybe. A uranium mace. I think we're just gonna stick to good old steel. I mean, a solid jade mace. That's kind of hilarious. But we don't seem to have that as an option. Uranium? I mean, I think I want to keep it for more important things. Polonium mace. That would be effective at killing everyone. You just imagine that. You just get it in your hands and it's just like, you just, any kind of abrasive action, it would just rub off and then that's it, you're fucked. Yeah, I don't like the idea of a polonium mace. I feel like that might be a little bit too much, perhaps. Are they lurking in the dark like little dark lurkers? Shits. Viewing art. That's kind of pretty. Just build more bionics. But yeah, I don't particularly like the idea of them breaking out. An Orion pacifier, that'd be great. But we unfortunately do not have the components required. Jade, I mean, I've had small pieces of jade in my hand before. It's basically rock. That's it. Just finish your things, little horn. Seriously, man. These half-done projects. You're like a typical DIY person. Boy, look at that. You are one happy bionics crafter. You don't like the fact your flak vest came from a corpse, but you do like a lot of other things. We're getting some things done. We've got a simple prosthetic hand, a bionic leg, so bionic leg is ready. Still want to decide who gets the exoskeleton suit. We'll see. I mean, I suppose anything made of rock would, if it's thin enough, would shatter. I need a pee. I'm not gonna lie. I need to have a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Right then, let's get back into it. I forgot to nip to the loo when I was having the last intermission, the last break. So I'm just kind of, yeah, need to remember these things, you know? Bladder's not infinite sized. Oh boy, right. Oh, Donlet's given birth. That's potentially useful. See how things get on as time progresses. A sanitary stop. Gotta check for foxes. No foxes. I feel like we're never gonna get a fox, which would be sad times. I did actually say that I needed to the loo. People don't listen to me, then what the hell am I supposed to do, you know? If people aren't going to listen to my words. A bio break. Yeah, bio break was definitely a thing. See, I normally do that on the actual breaks, but then I ended up chatting about all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, the solid jade and gold throne. Yeah, it's a hell of a throne with a beautiful carpet in front of it and a TV. So it's one of the old crappy CRT TVs, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh boy, the old-fashioned CRTs. No, a lot of people don't pay attention, Wouter. Honestly, it's the story of my life. People never pay attention to me. Oh, it's such a hard life. I'm not at all being melodramatic. That would be a ridiculous accusation. Hyperweave clothes. Yeah, well, the question is, because I don't really know, what's actually good about hyperweave? Like, What would be a good thing to make out of hyperweave? Those CRTs never gave out that much radiation. There's like a metal gauze in the front, which is how the picture appears on the screen. It stopped all the... It wasn't melodramatic. It was... I mean, a little bit. That was a bit melodramatic. Slightly. Very. Oh boy, I didn't actually want those weapons on there, but sure. Clear all. Mace. Tick. Guys. Just haul that shit. My little horn. I kind of feel like I need you to make some maces for me. Good old phosphorus. Not at all a potentially dangerous thing. Ugh. Suddenly I'm reminded of white phosphorus. They use some hideously disgusting people using bombs. One of the worst things. Oh, Pagey's going to be making a prosthetic. That's cool. We've got a simple prosthetic in hand. What's Pagey making? A bionic hand, which I'm guessing will then be from the hand that's on the... Yeah, makes sense. And still need to grab something else. Yeah, fair enough. Things are getting done. We're going to do some surgery. Probably not today, though, in fairness. Yeah, the tube TV... Well, I'm assuming that the tube TVs are the old-fashioned... Yeah. Analog. That's the word I'm looking for. Should not have taken me that long to think of the word analog. Anyway. So, what I was gonna do... What are you actually doing? You're making a grand sculpture. Stonecutter's bench. Build copy. Build copy. Stonecutter bench. And then... shove that down there, I guess. Yeah, it's not a good temperature in there, so we'll have the door held open. The only reason why I put the door in there at all is just because I like to separate things out. But it'll give something more for these fuckers to do, you know? I mean, the prisoners seem, you know, reasonably happy, I guess. Cod is not happy. But I don't really know why it's specifically Cod that will try and break free. Is it because of the resistance? No, it's not. It's just... Oh, now Cod will never try and break out. Maybe they're kind of happy enough to not, I guess? I don't know. Either way, they've been put to work. They're getting fed. They're in a nice temperature. Hang on. Trade ship is going by. Textiles? We don't actually need anything textiles-wise. Pretty sure we've got reasonable amounts of textiles and we don't really need more and we don't really need to sell any. Oh boy, this bionic hand's nearly done. Sexy. Sexy, sexy. We've got a good steel mace. Basically, that's for prison breaks. The moment the prisoners get through any of the doors, we then charge the nearest melee people in them. Get a steel mace and start bludgeoning them. It's kind of funny. I like it. Okay, we've got another mace. So there we go. There's 2 maces for prison breaks, and hopefully then that will be They're both good quality maces as well. And then hopefully we won't end up fucking them up, you know? Not too much anyway. It's nice to put the prisoners to work. I like it. Yeah, apparently it looks like they're never gonna try and break out. This seems odd to me. It seems rather odd. Well, nobody's gonna be the hammerer if you're talking about the maces. It'll literally be whichever of us is closest, who's a melee user, will then just grab, well, the two people that are closest, that will just grab the maces. And it might be that they try and escape that way, it might be that they try and escape that way, who knows. Suffice us to say, whichever way they try and escape, we're going to grab the maces and beat them. Oh, we don't have any cableage. I don't care about their comfort too much, but it would be a shame to have them upset, I guess, and try and break out. Make them a stool. Not sure about scepters, but something like that maybe. Oh, noisy animals. So my next challenge, there is such a thing, is to have one of something around here. Let's shrink that zone. In fact, in many ways, let's get rid of that zone. Let's shrink it there, but then oh, well, whatever. Expand. Shrink. But then we're going to basically copy that. I had to do it that way because of the way the system works. There we go. And I'm actually going to have that as an important block. What are these? They're preferred, but that's important. So in theory, they should pile up chunks. There we go. Into that little slot there, which the prisoners can access. There we go. Oh jeez, what have they done? Lol. Everyone tried to deliver at the same time. There we go. We got one of them doing blocks. Because I don't have a problem with these guys. Put them to work. That's what I say. Put them to work. It would be fitting, to be fair, Matthews. It would be. I could put another one of these stonecutter tables there. It's actually... Blix is a 19 intellectual. This is pretty crazy. I don't feel like I want to move that table into here now. And just get the prisoners to make all of our blocks for us. Seems reasonable to me. Delta, go to sleep, man. What, the prisoners? Not necessarily. But at some point, you know, there's no point having them completely miserable. But yeah, we're probably going to end up recruiting someone like Orange, for example. Which is why I don't mind having Donlet transferred into Orange. Because Donlet's been fun, to be fair. I know Donlet's not around, I don't think. But Donlet's been fun over the months I've been doing this series. Orange, what are you doing? Just standing on the workbench. There you go. Go to sleep, you fucking idiot. So it seems reasonable. And there, the chunks will go to there, which is a low priority thing. And this chunks area is a preferred priority thing. So then our people will come in here and do stuff. I like it. It's inefficient. I'd have to walk all the way that distance, but as far as I'm concerned, well, I don't care. I'm not concerned. Since everyone's asleep and it's kind of at that point, I feel like it's about time, guys. It's about time. We're gonna have a thing. We are absolutely gonna have a thing. Get some music on, have a chat, see what people want to say, cause makes sense to me. Oh boy. But yeah, that was a fun session. We got the prison sorting it out. We got the prisoners. They're healed. They're working. It was a bit of a sort of a maintenance-y thing. That infestation though, that was fun. I like that. At least nobody got ambushed in the middle of the infestation this time. They have to admit, although that was a massive infestation, the one we had this session, at least twice the size of the previous one. The previous one was more nerve-wracking because we had to rescue someone. That was a nerve-wracking one. It was something where I had to think about the tactics a lot more. This one, tactics were a lot more straightforward. But either way, both were good. I haven't given up on it, Matthias. I may pick that up at some point, but with Christmas and everything, it's not going to get picked up this year. I haven't given up on it. I just needed a break from a lot of pressure, I guess. But I think I might be getting on top of that now, so I guess I may very well pick that up at some point. I do want to play it, but it wasn't out of everything. I wanted to keep doing RimWorld rather than the Valhalla, because I just needed a bit more, you know, breathing space, I guess. But yeah, I'll probably pick that up at some point next year. We'll see. I'm really enjoying it, Paigey. The Minecraft side of things I'm really enjoying. It's trying to find myself in the right frame of mind. But when I get into it, when I start it, really enjoy it. I don't think I'm going to do anything like that close to Christmas, because I'm not even at home on the 24th. I'm lucky enough to have some friends that have invited me over for Christmas, and I'm going to be visiting my mum for a few days over New Year's, so those bank holidays, those days are occupied for me. But the space between December, the space between Christmas and New Year's, I've got a few days at home again, which I might do something. We'll see. Might just be a random Star Citizen thing, because I really like that game. Although I do have my booster, my COVID booster, between Christmas and New Year's. So we'll see how... I'm trying to remember what time of day that is. I think it's like afternoon. I'm actually really fucking looking forward to it. Getting a booster shot is... Yes, I'm definitely excited. Like, unreasonably excited about getting a booster. Which... I only realized I was unreasonably excited when people were like, oh, you're really excited for it. I'm like, yeah, fuck yes. Oh, okay, off by one. I'll try not to. Now, I'm away for both days, Christmas and Boxing Day, and I won't be traveling on either day, so it's unlikely I'll be doing anything on those 2 days, or the 2 days either side. But I kind of want to do something random in the break, over the Christmas break. Don't know what, but something. Yeah, Boxing Day is the 26th. Oh, yikes, Little Horn. But then again, I don't know what days are particularly normal bank holidays or how busy they're going to be for you. Exactly, chosen one though, yeah. I want the stabs. I want the good stabs. Stab me up. Stab me up, daddy. I don't think I'm going to say that to the nurse that gives me the injection though. That might get me kicked out. I'm trying to think where I can't remember where the hell I'm going actually. It's in my phone on my reminder. But yes, definitely looking forward to the good stabs. And so should all of you. Yeah, I have to admit, it was a big weight off my mind when I got my second original jab. The first one was a weight off my mind, the second one definitely as well. And I just can't wait for it all to settle down. It's taken a lot longer than I thought. I've seen Inscription, Matthias. I've like a friend of mine played it a bit, and I saw a brief bit of gameplay on it. Looks fucking tapped. Like really weird shit. Oh, yikes, Wouter, that sucks. I mean, I'm not happy about being stabbed by needles. I don't think anyone actually enjoys it. Actually, then again, I say that. There probably are people that enjoy it. But, yeah, you get my idea. I'm not like yeah. Yeah, thanks for all the stabs chosen. It's beautiful. That's 3 stabs. It's a good number of stabs. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm not either. I don't enjoy it, and I don't massively dislike it either. But good God, I just really, really want it sorted. But well, all we can do is follow the guidelines, get vaccinated when we can, and try and be safe, protect each other and the loved ones and ourselves, you know? and kick an anti-vaxxer in the nards. Fucking... ugh. There definitely needs to be a national punch an anti-vaxxer in the face day. Like, I get some people legitimately can't have vaccinations because of medical reasons. It's fine, it's cool. I mean, I feel sorry for you if you're one of those, but if you're just, like, not wanting it because you're a moron, which is pretty much most people who are anti-vaxxers, I mean, hell, I know people, or have heard anecdotally about people, who are recommended not to have vaccinations, but still get them anyway because it's the sensible thing to do. But anyway, I don't want to go on and on about bloody COVID. But yeah, national kick an anti-vaxxer in the nards day. That's what we need. And I don't care whether you're male or female. Someone gives you a good fucking kick between the legs, it's gonna fucking hurt. I like this music, actually. Yeah, this is pretty good. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. It's called Tuesday. Yeah, any day ending in Y. Yeah. What sort of, again, since you guys seem to be happy to talk about it, what annoys me is, like, if vaccinations only protected yourself, and that it made no difference to how infectious you were, then yes, fine, personal choice, but it's not. By not getting vaccinated, yeah, sure, you could still catch COVID, or you could still catch whatever you're being vaccinated from, you know, the vaccination concept as a whole. But the chance of you catching it is reduced. And the chance of you spreading it to other people is also reduced, because the length of time you're infectious is reduced because your body fights it quicker, blah, blah. So you're actually making it worse for the people around you. And I bet you anti-vaxxers, generally, as a rule, probably aren't careful around people. You know, they don't wear masks to protect other people. And it frustrates me. It frustrates me so much that, you know, I wear glasses, right? I wear contacts as well, but I wear glasses most of the time. And trust me, wearing a face mask when I go into a building, oh boy, steam, I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. It's really inconvenient to wear face masks for me when I'm wearing glasses. But I do it anyway. But hey, you know, it's such a small sacrifice, but some people seem totally unwilling to make it. But hey, there's no escaping stupid people. They're everywhere. Yeah, that's really, really awkward, Matthias, to be fair. That's like even more awkward. I would rather... I will go up to the point of it being awkward to protect people. More awkwardness to make it slightly more convenient for myself? It's not as important. You know, the step of protecting other people, of giving someone a bit more space when you're queuing up for something. You know, turning away from someone when you're walking past them and there's no room to you know, just... But yeah. I mean, it's not like vaccines are even new. They're like 200 years old. Like, literally 200 years old. The first vaccines were created about 200 years ago. We know that they're good. We know that they're a sound way to... Oh, boy. All you can do is just laugh at the idiots, because you can never convince them. You can't change their minds. But yeah, telling people to trust in science is a Really fucking tricky thing. Some people just think they know better. Because there's some Karens on Facebook that repost some stupid lie infographic that they've got from their mate Sheila or whatever. I don't fucking know. Apologies that both those names were feminine names, but the Karen thing is, and the gossipiness is a thing I've seen too many times. There's lots of Keiths as well. I don't know. What's the male equivalent of a Karen? I don't know. Well, coronavirus is a family of viruses that have been around for a long, long time. Anyway. Yeah, the sort of the basis of them was 200 years ago. Agreed. The modern stuff that we use is completely different. Kevin and Karen, yeah, it makes sense. But it's just the science is solid. The evidence is solid. You know, you look at history and you don't even need to know the science to know all of these things that we've basically not... Some of them we've wiped out. Some of them are just almost wiped out. And other things are just inconveniences instead of killers now. And it just... Yeah, people. Fucking idiots. Anyway, change of subject. I want to thank everyone for watching. It's been a really fun stream. We've had a lot of weird conversations today. It's been great. We've had conversations about sci-fi and about dragon stories, and we've been talking about vaccinations and stuff. It's great. I love that kind of stuff. I don't know when the next live stream is going to be, guys. You know? Next few weekends are going to be pretty busy for me, actually. Next weekend I'm away. Weekend after that I'm away. The weekend after that's like I'm probably going to be away. So it might be a while before we have another live stream. Apologies for that, guys. So it's... Yeah, we don't know. But I'm still going to be setting up a load of Minecrafty things to go live. But either way, thank you, and keep it civil, guys. Thank you all for popping by. Love you too, guys. Thank you to all of my adepts: Shadowsec, That Monocam, Wouter, Necromancer, Andrew Riley, Alchemist Kyle, Nakomi Summers, Maltak Donlet, Ancient King, not bad, and Mr. Trillin for being awesome supporters to the channel. And thank you to all of my other supporters who are apprentices. You guys are awesome too. Take care over the Christmas break, because we're not going to be live chatting about things for a while, because as I say, live streams are going to be next year, maybe. You're going to have to wait. Maybe there'll be some random live stream, hopefully, maybe, we'll see. But it won't be one of the RimWorld or one of the Minecraft ones. It'll be something else. Whatever. No promises on that either, though. But until then, guys, I hope you enjoy the ongoing Minecraft series that I'm uploading. And well, have a good Christmas, have a good New Year. But until then, cheerio.